Miguel had always dreamed of becoming a chef. From a young age, he loved spending time in the kitchen with his grandmother, who was an amazing cook. She taught him many of her special recipes, and Miguel cherished these moments. He often imagined having his own restaurant one day, where he could share his love of cooking with everyone. One sunny morning, while Miguel was browsing the local news online, he came across an exciting announcement. His town was organising a one-day pop-up restaurant competition. The event was open to anyone, and the winner would receive a cash prize and a chance to feature their dishes in a local restaurant for a month. Miguel's heart raced with excitement. This was his chance to show his skills and take a step closer to his dream. Without hesitation, Miguel decided to enter the competition. He knew it wouldn't be easy, but he was determined to give it his best shot. He quickly called his two best friends, Carla and Lucas, to share the news and ask for their help. "Of course we'll help you, Miguel," Carla said enthusiastically. "This is going to be amazing." "Count me in," Lucas added. "We'll make sure your pop-up restaurant is the best." The first thing Miguel needed to do was plan his menu. He wanted to showcase some of his grandmother's traditional recipes, but with a modern twist. After discussing ideas with Carla and Lucas, they decided on 3 main dishes: a hearty seafood paella, spicy chicken empanadas, and a refreshing mango salad. For dessert, they chose churros with a rich chocolate dipping sauce. With the menu finalised, Miguel made a list of all the ingredients they would need. The next day, the 3 friends went shopping at the local market. They carefully selected the freshest seafood, vegetables, and other ingredients. Miguel made sure to pick up some extra spices and herbs to enhance the flavours of his dishes. Back at Miguel's house, they started prepping for the big day. They marinated the chicken, cleaned and chopped the vegetables, and prepared the dough for the churros. As they worked, Miguel's grandmother stopped by to offer some advice. "Remember, Miguel," she said, "cooking is not just about following recipes. It's about putting your heart into it and being creative. Don't be afraid to improvise if something doesn't go as planned." Her words stayed with Miguel as they continued their preparations. By the end of the day, they were tired, but excited for the competition. The day of the pop-up restaurant event arrived, and the town square was bustling with activity. Dozens of competitors were setting up their stalls, each hoping to impress the judges and the public. Miguel, Carla, and Lucas quickly got to work, setting up their stall and arranging the cooking equipment. Just as they were about to start cooking, Miguel realised they had forgotten to bring a crucial ingredient for the paella: saffron. Without it, the dish wouldn't have its signature flavour and colour. Panic started to set in, but Carla quickly suggested, "Let's ask the other competitors if they have any extra saffron." Miguel and Lucas ran from stall to stall, explaining their situation and asking for help. Some competitors were sympathetic, but they didn't have any extra saffron to spare. Just when they were about to give up, an older man at a nearby stall called out to them. "I have some saffron you can use," he said with a kind smile. "I always bring extra, just in case." Miguel thanked him profusely and hurried back to their stall. With the saffron in hand, they were back on track. They started cooking, and soon the air was filled with the delicious aroma of paella, empanadas, and churros. As the public began to arrive, people were drawn to Miguel's stall by the enticing smells. The judges made their rounds, tasting each dish and taking notes. Everything seemed to be going well until the gas stove they were using for the paella suddenly went out. Miguel's heart sank. They were in the middle of cooking, and without the stove, they couldn't finish the dish. Lucas quickly sprang into action. "I'll check if there's another stove we can use," he said, running off to find help. Meanwhile, Carla kept the crowd entertained, explaining the dishes and handing out samples of the churros. Lucas returned with good news. One of the other competitors had finished cooking and was willing to let them use their stove. Miguel and Lucas quickly moved the paella pan to the new stove and resumed cooking. Despite the setback, they managed to finish all the dishes just in time. As the judges approached their stall, Miguel felt a mix of nervousness and excitement. He watched as they tasted each dish, their expressions giving nothing away. Finally, the head judge spoke. "Your paella is excellent with rich flavours and perfectly cooked seafood. The empanadas have just the right amount of spice, and the mango salad is refreshing. And these churros, they are simply delightful." Miguel and his friends beamed with pride. The judges moved on to the next stall, and Miguel let out a sigh of relief. They had done it. The rest of the day was a blur of serving food, chatting with customers, and enjoying the festive atmosphere. When it was time for the winners to be announced, everyone gathered in the centre of the square. The head judge took the microphone and began. "Today, we have seen incredible talent and tasted amazing food, but there can only be one winner. The winner of this year's pop-up restaurant competition is Miguel and his team." Miguel couldn't believe it. They had won. Carla and Lucas hugged him tightly, and the crowd cheered. Miguel stepped up to accept the prize, feeling overwhelmed with happiness. In his acceptance speech, Miguel thanked his friends, his grandmother, and the kind competitor who had helped them. He also shared a piece of advice he had learned from his grandmother. "Cooking is about putting your heart into it and being creative. When things go wrong, don't give up. Find a solution and keep going." The experience had taught Miguel valuable lessons about teamwork, problem-solving, and perseverance. He knew that this was just the beginning of his journey to becoming a chef. With the prize money and the opportunity to feature his dishes in a local restaurant, Miguel was one step closer to his dream. Back at home, Miguel's grandmother gave him a big hug. "I am so proud of you, Miguel. You showed great skill and determination today. I always knew you had the heart of a chef." With his friends by his side and his grandmother's recipes in hand, Miguel felt ready to take on any challenge that came his way. The pop-up restaurant competition had been an unforgettable adventure, and he couldn't wait to see what the future held. After their victory at the pop-up restaurant competition, Miguel, Carla and Lucas were invited to showcase their dishes at La Casa, a popular local restaurant. The owner, Mr. Alvarez, was impressed by their performance and offered them the opportunity to host a special dinner event. Miguel was ecstatic about this chance. He knew it was a great opportunity to gain more experience and showcase his cooking skills to a larger audience. Over the next few days, Miguel and his friends worked hard to refine their recipes and prepare for the big night at La Casa. They decided to keep their winning menu, but add a few more dishes to make the dinner event even more special. Miguel's grandmother suggested they include a traditional Spanish soup, gazpacho, and a delicious flan for dessert. The team agreed, and they got to work planning and preparing. On the day of the event, La Casa was buzzing with excitement. The restaurant was fully booked, and there was a waiting list for people hoping to get a table. Miguel, Carla and Lucas arrived early to set up and start cooking. Mr. Alvarez and his staff were very supportive, offering help and advice whenever needed. As the guests began to arrive, the atmosphere in the restaurant was electric. Miguel and his friends worked tirelessly in the kitchen, making sure every dish was perfect. Carla managed the front of the house, greeting guests and ensuring everyone was comfortable, while Lucas helped Miguel with the cooking and plating. The first course was the gazpacho, a refreshing cold tomato soup that was a perfect start to the meal. The guests loved it, and many of them complimented Carla on the flavours. The main courses followed, with the seafood paella being the highlight of the evening. The empanadas and mango salad were also a hit, and the churros with chocolate dipping sauce received rave reviews. As the evening progressed, Miguel felt a sense of pride and accomplishment. He could see the joy on the faces of the guests as they enjoyed the food, and it made all the hard work worthwhile. By the time the flan was served for dessert, the entire restaurant was buzzing with positive feedback. Mr. Alvarez took to the stage and addressed the guests. "Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have all enjoyed this wonderful dinner prepared by Miguel and his talented friends. Let's give them a big round of applause for their hard work and incredible dishes." The room erupted in applause, and Miguel, Carla and Lucas stepped out of the kitchen to take a bow. Miguel's grandmother, who had been watching from a corner table, had tears of pride in her eyes. The success of the dinner event at La Casa opened many doors for Miguel. He received several offers from other restaurants to collaborate on special events and menu items. His confidence grew with each opportunity, and he continued to develop his skills and experiment with new recipes. One day, Miguel received an email from a prestigious culinary school. They had heard about his success and offered him a scholarship to join their advanced culinary program. Miguel was overjoyed and immediately accepted the offer. This was a dream come true, and he couldn't wait to start his formal training. The culinary school was a challenging yet rewarding experience for Miguel. He learned from some of the best chefs in the industry and honed his techniques in a professional kitchen. He made new friends and connections, all of whom shared his passion for cooking. Despite the rigorous schedule, Miguel made sure to stay in touch with Carla and Lucas. They were always there to support him, and he often shared his new recipes and ideas with them. His grandmother, too, remained a constant source of inspiration and encouragement. After graduating from culinary school, Miguel returned to his hometown with a new sense of purpose. He was determined to open his own restaurant and bring his culinary vision to life. With the support of his family and friends, he found a perfect location in the heart of town. Miguel named his restaurant La Cocina de Miguel in honor of his grandmother and her influence on his cooking journey. The opening night was a huge success, with many of the town's residents and local food critics attending. The menu featured a mix of traditional Spanish dishes and modern creations, all made with fresh, local ingredients. Carla and Lucas joined Miguel as part of the restaurant team. Carla managed the front of the house, ensuring every guest had a memorable experience, while Lucas helped Miguel in the kitchen, bringing their creative ideas to life. La Cocina de Miguel quickly became one of the most popular restaurants in town. People came from near and far to taste Miguel's delicious dishes and experience the warm, welcoming atmosphere. The restaurant received glowing reviews, and Miguel's reputation as a talented chef continued to grow. One evening, as Miguel was preparing for the dinner service, he received a surprise visit from Mr. Alvarez. "Miguel," he said, "I am so proud of everything you have accomplished. I always knew you had the talent and dedication to succeed." "Thank you, Mr. Alvarez," Miguel replied. "I couldn't have done it without the support of my friends, family, and mentors like you." Mr. Alvarez smiled. "You have earned every bit of your success, Miguel. Keep following your dreams and never stop creating." As Miguel watched Mr. Alvarez leave, he felt a deep sense of gratitude for the journey that had brought him to this moment. He knew that his dream of becoming a chef had only just begun, and he was excited for the future. Years later, La Cocina de Miguel became a well-known culinary destination, attracting food lovers from all over the world. Miguel's innovative dishes and dedication to quality had earned him numerous awards and accolades. Despite his success, he remained humble and always remembered the people who had helped him along the way. Miguel continued to mentor young aspiring chefs, sharing his knowledge and passion for cooking. He often hosted cooking classes and workshops, encouraging others to follow their dreams and embrace their creativity. One day, as Miguel was preparing for another busy evening at the restaurant, he received a letter. It was from a young chef named Sofia, who had attended one of his workshops. She wrote about how Miguel's story had inspired her to pursue her own culinary dreams, and how she had recently opened her own small cafe. Miguel felt a warm sense of fulfillment as he read Sofia's letter. He knew that his journey had come full circle, and he was now in a position to inspire and guide others, just as his grandmother and mentors had done for him. As the sun set over the town, Miguel stood outside La Cocina de Miguel and watched as the first guests of the evening arrived. He took a deep breath, feeling a profound sense of gratitude for the path he had chosen. The pop-up restaurant challenge had been the catalyst for his incredible journey, and he was excited to see where his passion for cooking would take him next. With a smile on his face and determination in his heart, Miguel stepped back into the kitchen, ready to create more unforgettable culinary experiences for his guests. The future was bright, and he knew that as long as he continued to cook with love and creativity, his dream would always be within reach.